Hi, I'm Lawrence Wilson, and this is the That Ain't Right podcast. Please like, comment, and subscribe below. And now for the story of the week. Let's talk about something a lot of Americans feel in their gut, but they are constantly told they are not allowed to say out loud. The mainstream media in this country no longer functions as an independent watchdog. In reality, it increasingly operates as an unofficial arm of the Democratic Party, shaping narratives, protecting political allies, and relentlessly attacking opponents, and while claiming the mantle of objective journalism. This did not happen overnight. Over time, legacy outlets stopped asking the questions of those in power and instead began acting as political enforcers. Stories that hurt Democrats are minimalized, delayed, or reframed, or not told at all. Stories that hurt Republicans are rushed to the air, amplified endlessly, and often reported before the facts are fully known. That's not journalism. That's activism with a press pass. One of the most clearest examples of the media leading a story instead of reporting facts was the claim Donald Trump was a Russian asset. For years, Americans were bombarded with breathless headlines and anonymous sources suggesting the sitting president was compromised by a foreign adversary. Night after night, cable news speculated openly about treason. The implication was clear. Trump wasn't just wrong, he was dangerous. After years of investigation, millions of taxpayer dollars, and wall-to-wall coverage, the narrative collapsed. No evidence supported the central claim, but there were no apologies, no accountability. The media simply moved on, having already poisoned the public trust and inflamed division. Then there's the Hunter Biden laptop story. Just weeks before the presidential election, legacy media outlets dismissed a verified laptop as Russian disinformation. Social media platforms censored it, journalists refused to investigate it, Americans were told it was fake, unsafe to discuss, and beneath consideration. After those same outlets quietly admitted the laptop was real, that was not an honest mistake. That was narrative control. We saw the same pattern with COVID, from lockdowns to school closures to vaccine mandates. Dissent wasn't allowed. Doctors and scientists were questioned, policy were silenced and deplatformed. The lab leak theory was labeled a conspiracy until it wasn't. Reasonable questions were treated as moral failures. Again, the media did not just report the story, they enforced it. Hey, let's take a moment and take a stroll down the strip and turn a fictional page to a little segment I like to call Comic Book Corner. Get back into it. We also saw it with riots being described as mostly peaceful protests while cities burned. With the southern border, the word crisis was avoided at all costs. Inflation was called transitory. With crime statistics managed to fit political comfort, over and over, facts came second to narrative. And this constant manipulation has consequences. It is okay to ask why. Americans don't need gatekeepers deciding what they are allowed to question. They need facts without spin, scrutiny without favoritism, journalism that serves the people, not political power. Skepticism is not extremism. Asking questions is not dangerous. And refusing to be manipulated is not radical. It's common sense. Sometimes I find common sense isn't as common as you would think, and that ain't right. I don't have a studio or fancy equipment, but what I do have is a phone, a voice, and hopefully you. Together we can make a difference. Thanks for listening. Until next time.